What is going down, everyone? It's time for Mojobreak.com, the hype episode 291. 291 of these things. Listen to the archives. Wow. It's crazy to think that it's been that many episodes.
Yes.
We're on the road to 300. We have some big plans to announce for the National very, very soon. But we do have a massive break that's going down next Friday, June 9th. Joe Staley will be here in the house. We will be breaking 100 boxes of NBA from Flawless to Prism. We've got the Jokic rookie year. We've got the Tatum rookie year. We've got the Steph Curry rookie year, all wrapped up in one break. I think there's like maybe 19 teams left. So grab your teams for that bad boy. How excited are you, C-Rad? This is like the smorgasbord of breaks for you.
Yes. I mean, in terms of the products that are in there, is some crazy, amazing high-end products. We've never done a pick your team big NBA break before, so this is a first for us here at Mojo, and it should be a good time. I should mention also, for those that are like maybe like, oh, you know, I can't buy into one of these teams in the NBA Finals 100 box, right? We are running a Flawless Finals promo. You'll see them. All the breaks that are marked have this Flawless Finals promo. The grand prize giveaway, I'm going to be running these breaks for the next week up until next Thursday. The break is next Friday, June 9th. So I'm going to be running these promos all week pretty much. You'll see that which basketball breaks are marked Finals promo. And there's a chance, the grand prize is a chance to win a team from that 100 bucks.
Wow,
NBA
and it could be random. It could be,
yes.
It could be the Pistons.
It could be whatever teams are left by Thursday, and it could be one of the big ones.
Woo! Wow, that's insane. Also, you know, I want to drop on you guys too. You could get into those breaks and save some money with the exclusive hype coupon. This is going to get you 12% off.
Whoa.
And it's going to expire at any time. So get in while you're listening to this, and maybe listen to it first before you go onto the site. I don't know. I can't predict the future here, but Hype June will get you 12% off any break on Mojobreak.com. We want you guys to jump in, and there's breaks, you know, like C-Rad said, with the choice to get into something big.
Yep.
You can get into Topps Series 2, which is coming out next week. So lots of ways to use this coupon code, save big on PYT's randoms, and it is a flash sale. So, you know, put this in your ear and go on the site right now, which is brand new. We just redesigned the site. It looks nice. So lots of new features coming up in the future on that. And you said, whoa to the coupon. Did you have something you wanted to add to the coupon portion of the code?
That you just got to act quick.
Got to act quick,
I
you know.
mean, it's.
I think you were just surprised at the fact it was 12%.
I don't know. I mean, we just did one last week. I don't know why we're doing one again. I mean, I know why we're doing it. We're doing it because we do it for the people.
We do. Yeah, we do it for the people.
Do it for the hobby we love.
Yep.
You know?
The hobby we love.
Great song.
It is a great song. But lots of new releases this week, man. We're in this just ramping up to the National. Lots of new stuff coming out. I mean, the Chrome University's coming out this week, Victor Wembanyama, and I believe that's the one that has the auto where he said, "This is my first one."
So this is gonna be the first product that he's actually gonna be live in. This is gonna be where you can find his Superfractor. This is the one where you can find the one where he wrote, "This is my first autograph ever," which we argue all the time here in the office whether that's even bigger than the Superfractor, right? And yeah, it's gonna be a very sought after release. There's gonna be a lot of it. I
can't believe there's no bounty yet. There's no I don't know, $10 million bounty.
No,
just wait.
Whoa.
Just wait.
No better time than right now.
Are we going to be the ones to no?
How much?
Are we making the bounty?
How much?
I don't know.
How much?
Yeah, what do I got in my pocket right
How
now?
much? What do we got here? How about Willie Mays, Willie McCovey, Topps Now card.
Yep,
Project
that's good.
70.
I think that's equivalent. I love that card, by the way.
No, let's bounty it up. How much? What's it worth?
What do you think that one's worth?
Which one, the Superfractor or the one where he wrote first autograph ever?
First ever signed.
I actually think the Superfractor is still king.
I agree.
It's stamped 101. I mean, the other one, I believe, is it numbered to 99? It's one of 99.
Is it safe to say that could be a $100,000 card?
The Super?
No, the first one he ever signed.
I would say so.
Wait, let's be honest here. The one where he did the inscription, do you truly think that will outsell the Superfractor?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm almost in the same camp.
I'd rather have it.
I'm almost in the same camp.
No. Come on.
No, I think
Cody gets it.
I think the super is still
It's
number
still a
one.
super.
It's still look. Inscriptions are cool, but it's still what number to 99, right?
You'd be out of your mind if you were like, if you have a choice between the two and you're like, I will go with the 1 of 99 because he put an inscription on it over the true 1 of 1 superfractor design stamped 1 of 1.
Just
He put more love into that card, Dan. He made
But there's
sweet
98
love
of
to
them
the
that
pen
look
of that
just
card.
like it.
But it didn't say his first signed card
Man,
ever.
Yeah,
There's only one in the world forever.
I love it. Did we do this devil's advocate stuff? I love it.
In my heart, I'd rather have that
No,
one.
you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, if you have both of them.
All right, let me get out this thought. I feel like knowing it was the first trading card he ever signed in his entire life,
It can never be replaced.
that holds a lot of value.
Actually, I got a question because I was going over the checklist and it looked like they have base autos, they have refractor autos numbered to 499.
Yeah.
And if he put, this is my first autograph, does that mean Wembanyama's autographs start at 99 and he doesn't have base autos or refractor autos? Like it goes 99 and below 99 and then 1 of 1. Get what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's a good question. We will
That is a
have
good
to
question.
see. And I don't think we have breaks posted quite yet, but
No,
we will.
we will have some up by
random
tonight.
player, random letter.
Random letter. We're gonna do mixers with regular.
Good
with the regular
good
NBA
checklist
products.
overall.
Yeah.
Like it not. I know Wembanyama's in it, and that's great.
Do they
but
have vets in it too? Or
No,
No.
But they have.
They have all the guys.
Caitlin
that are probably
Clark
gonna
in
be
there again,
drafted.
too.
Yeah, the
Brandon Miller.
dude from Duke, like Lively, I think, or
Yeah, Derek Lively.
Derek Lively.
Is he a future
something.
draft pick?
yeah, and then Scoot. He actually just went to the it's Scoot something.
Scoot Henderson? Is
Maybe,
that right?
yeah.
I don't know.
He went.
He's
He's going
see him on the checklist?
going straight to the G League. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, yeah, he was in the G League this year. G League Ignite. Brandon Miller is the probably second pick in the draft. He's in the product as well. But yeah, we're doing random letter style. We're doing mixers, probably random letter with NBA products, and we're also going to do a full case random player.
Well, here's this. Would you rather have the superfractor? Let me start that over. Would you rather
Can't
have, right as I have a frog in my throat, would you rather have the superfractor Wembanyama, or would you rather have the 1 of 99 green where he signed, "This is the first card I ever signed"? Because he'll never sign another first again.
Never.
Never.
On that frog,
Never gonna
frog
get
in
it.
my throat. Like, did somebody actually have a frog in their throat, and they're just like,
some
"That's
point,
what I
yeah.
sound like." Like,
Exactly.
Well, it's. I mean, like,
First
think
one
about what
signed.
Kermit the Frog sounds like. You know, I guess it's
Like Patrick
I don't know, I
Mahomes.
think it probably came before that, but yeah. Well, yes, definitely like Patrick Mahomes. We all know that.
I'm just saying, I'd rather have the first one ever signed. Blast me. in
you,
comments.
you,
Blast me.
you, and you only. Maybe Conrad.
I'm on the fence, but I do lean towards the first auto sign.
I think there is.
Do we not love the way the superfractor design
no,
Oh,
looks?
I
Come
love
on,
the superfractor.
man.
I love their superfractor.
Again, I'm on record. I'm in agreement with Dan here, but I think there is a considerable amount of people who would say that in a weird way, it's like superfractors are one of a kind, but there's also superfractors in every top product. There's nothing quite like this, which I understand that.
So say he went backwards and he actually signed the superfractor last, and he inscribed it "last card I signed."
Yeah, I mean,
Would that be?
I think
Would that be?
But he would be telling a lie because he's going to sign a lot more cards in his career.
I
No,
think what-
last card I signed in this
Okay,
set.
it's
Like, you
very
wrote the
simple. Yeah.
Last card I
okay.
signed in this set.
Well, here's the
Congrats.
thing. You
Smiley face.
there's going to be black 1 of 1s of Prism. So, I mean, the Superfractor Bowman Chrome University may not be all that special at the end of the day because there may be better sets coming out later on. So, you guarantee that you get that 1 of 99 first one he did sign, untouchable.
So if you do a personal box and you rip one personally for yourself and you pull the Wembanyama superfractor, you're just gonna toss it in the garbage. You're like,
I'm gonna try to
there's
trade
gonna be
it."
there's gonna be a lot of cards out here that are gonna be better than this one. I don't even want it.
I would clearly, if me and you both open boxes and I got the Superfractor and you got the 1 of 99 that said first ever signed, I would trade you instantly.
Oh, 100%.
And it would probably be lopsided because I'd
100%.
probably have to give you more back.
No, I would trade you. No, oh man, come on.
It's
I know
unique.
I know we're looking, I know
It's
we're looking
unique.
for good content over
No,
here.
I'm not
but
even looking. This is true. This is facts.
Why is your voice going up
the
then?
people down below are going to agree with me.
I will say it is somewhat facts because I've been talking about it with our customers in the chat room too, and it's like which one would you prefer is the question, and
it's like probably I would say 80-20 superfractor to
probably like 70-30 more ish.
That are into the 70 that want the superfractor, right?
Yeah, maybe 65,
It's a collegiate
35.
superfractor.
I do think,
or a France League or whatever.
I do think that if you were to put both cards up on eBay at the exact same time, the superfractor would outsell it. But I think that what is separating it from like a normal number to 99, it would be far less. I don't know, percentage wise, probably like 10 to 15% less than the Super. I do believe that. But it would go for less, which is crazy. For
I will bet that one will outsell the Super.
No.
Guaranteed.
No.
Guaranteed.
No.
Guaranteed.
Is that a guarantee bounty?
That is a guarantee.
What? Guarantee?
Guarantee.
You had Mr.
What was
$11.4
the
billion.
commercial back at the Diamond Center?
You had
I guarantee it.
You had $11.4 billion next to Wembanyama standing there. Was he holding the superfractor? No, he was holding the green.
That's true.
Because
nobody cares about it.
Because
Here's the thing: is
I want to go that far.
it's also it could have been any card. It could have been the base card that he signed. It just I don't think there was any orchestration.
No, I think
grabbed
it
the
was
card.
orchestrated. I think it was orchestrated
No.
for him to do the
I don't think
one
it
of
was.
99.
I think if they had to do it over again, they would have done it with the superfractor.
See, I think it could have been a base card. It could have been a red.
God, it
It
was
could
a
have been
base
a number to like. Doesn't matter. Like it just happened to be that he grabbed that number because it's not even like 1 of 99, is it? It's
Yeah.
like 40.
It
Is it 1 of 99?
99.
Okay.
Now
I didn't see that part.
and that's what makes me think that maybe he won't have base autos.
But
Maybe the autos start at 99.
see, but you got to give Fanatics was doing their research. When you look at NT, which parallel of the RPA do people want the most? The number to 99. Outsells the number to 5. Outsells the number to 10.
That's true.
Outsells the number
I
to
don't know
5.
if
Yeah, but
I
the
don't know if
number
it outsells the number 5, but it outsells all the other ones.
whoa. But the Bowman, that's a green. So if you're gonna do that, you would do that with an OG color.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, there's two sides to that.
I
story.
would have. I mean, it'd have been cool if it was like on an orange or a red or something.
There you go.
honestly, yeah,
Red, orange, gold.
yeah.
You know, your dad,
Oh,
your daddy.
Man, if that was on a
your
red-
daddy's
If it was
parallels.
gold, if
Yeah.
it was orange, if it was red, then it would absolutely be worth more than the superfractor.
That I will agree with. If that was on a red number to 5 Bowman, I think it would.
Relax. Don't jump ship, Cody. We were bonding over here.
I said on a red, only on a red. If it was on a red, then it outsells it.
your daddy's red.
Your daddy's red.
Yeah, no, not a lava red.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but let's not discount the superfractor.
No, the super's
not- still a super.
Let's not downplay the fact that it's a superfractor.
You're right. It is still a super.
I mean, we're not talking about a printing plate over here.
I'll put out the first bounty on the
Now,
superfractor.
what if he did that with a printing plate? And he
Bummer.
had an inscription on it.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah,
Bummer.
yeah, that would be a bummer. C-Rad, you have to go to an island for the rest of your life, but you have to choose between Impeccable and Revolution as the only product you would ever rip for the rest of your life. Which one would you pick?
You know what? It depends on the sport because
Basketball.
okay, basketball then it's Revolution. However, everybody also knows that Impeccable is my other favorite product of all time. So it's close. It's close.
I mean, you could actually change some stuff into currency maybe on the island you're in.
Yeah,
you can't do that
yeah.
with Revolution.
That's true. That is true. Those actual gold bars would come in handy.
Now,
And
those
silver
aren't
bars.
one-on-ones, right?
I think they actually are in basketball.
Okay, but in football, they're numbered to 10, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got plenty of Impeccable breaks, guys. Chase those case hits, 3-box cases. Just a clean, classy set, right? It's like kind of
Awesome.
artsy, more of an artsy NT, but it has the numbers, which is always a hit. Like
Everything's on card.
11 3-pointers in a game, number 11 or whatever. You know, it's a great set. So I did want to talk about Leaf Pearl, which is almost doubled in price, and it's got a very interesting checklist. We're going to be doing some hit randoms, so look for those on Mojobreak.com. But I was looking over the checklist, and they've got some interesting names on here. Adrian Peterson's in there. They have a quad combat. John Cena, Usman, Khabib, and Mike Tyson as a quad auto. That's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Logo Man Ichiro auto, the sticker auto. They have a Charlie Sheen 101 patch auto.
Patch auto.
It must be from a
From Major League?
yeah, Indians jersey, I'm assuming.
Right, got
or
it.
Guardians, I should say, to be more
Right, right.
politically
Well, I
correct
mean,
here.
when it probably is an Indians jersey,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
They have a soccer auto of Messi, Holland, Ronaldo, and Lewandowski. They've got a 16-way quarterback auto, which is kind of interesting. Dan Marino, Wyatt Tittle, John Elway, Bob Greasy, Joe Montana, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Fran Tarkenton, Steve Young, Roger Staubach, Jim Kelly, Terry Bradshaw, Aaron Rodgers, Warren Moon, and Kurt Warner.
I was like, there has to be Kurt Warner.
I
on
mean,
there, right?
but you don't have Brady, which kind of
Mahomes.
You need Brady and Mahomes.
Again, the man is busy. He's
no Jimmy Garoppolo.
he couldn't
either.
be there at OTAs,
DC.
but he's just getting ready. He's getting his body ready. He's doing the TB12 diet because he has not. He's coming back. Is what
No,
I'm trying
he's
to say.
not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Yes.
forever.
No,
He can play for forever.
He's coming back to be a in shape owner.
Yeah, correct. No, he's
to
coming
look-
back to be the first owner player in sports history. So
They
or
also
at least
have,
in
What do you? I mean, if you were to bet, what
Right
would you-
now?
Yeah, right now. Tom Brady comes back. What do you think the betting line is?
Ooh, I'd still say that if I were to bet he comes back, that is still not the favorite bet right now.
Like, definitely not 50%, right?
No,
I
no,
would
no,
say.
no, no,
I'd
no.
say.
Well, I don't think he could be owner and play either.
Okay, so this comes from inside source, aka Shane, who told. Now, here's the thing though about Shane.
whatever you're gonna say, like, is 100% made up.
Here's the thing though, is when it comes to useless information, he is always spot on with that.
Yeah.
I digress. Apparently, you need 32 of the 32 owners to approve an owner playing football. Apparently. Now, also feels like something that could be made up because this has literally never happened. Why would there be any precedent for such a rule to even exist?
Well, okay, yeah. Don't believe what Shane says. He made that up, and there's no way anybody in the AFC West would be like, we're gonna sign off on that.
Right,
They're
right.
gonna be like, we don't care about the revenue. Like, we don't want Tom Brady coming back. Would you want to have to play Tom Brady?
He's getting a little up there. I mean,
it's happening. I'm just telling you it's happening.
I think,
C-Rad,
I
get
think
ready.
there is I would say 5 to 10% chance he comes back.
5 to 10?
Percent chance.
5%, less than 5% for me.
All right,
Yeah.
I need to hear Doug's then.
I'm probably right there too. 5%.
Okay, here we go. Buckle up. 55% chance he is back and playing
What
in
are
week
you,
one.
dude? Is it 420?
Do you have some information that
420
we don't?
today?
The moment that
What's the
waiver got signed, where they can cut Jimmy Garoppolo loose right now with no financial repercussions. It is happening.
Is he just gonna follow Jimmy Garoppolo around and just take his job everywhere he goes? Is he gonna be like
Absolutely.
70
He's
years
trying to do
old
it.
and
He's trying to do it with us too. Leaf Pearl though does talk about football. They have actually dual auto tickets, Super Bowl tickets. So it'd be like Joe Montana, Jerry Rice,
Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp.
Joe Montana, John Elway, I guess, because they played against each other. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw. So actually the ticket from the game. I did want to talk quickly about cut autos. Babe Ruth's in there. George Bush, Muhammad Ali, Boss Tweed.
Yes, like a famous congressman during the Civil War era.
Okay, we got Prince.
Wait,
we got
name was Boss?
Name was Boss Tweed.
B-O-S-S.
Boss Tweed. I
Bill-
believe Boss was a nickname.
Bill Clinton, Bono.
Boss.
Bono.
Has cut autos.
Bono.
Bill Walsh, Clint Eastwood, Lou. I guess they don't have to be passed to be in here. Madonna, Muhammad Ali, Mickey Mantle, Natalie Portman, Nellie Fox, Pat Tillman. That's going to be a big one. Dave Grohl, Donald J. Trump, Elton John. I think you're guaranteed one cut auto per box. There is a massive list.
Per
Stephen
box.
King.
Wow.
Yeah.
Per box.
Satchel Paige, Sharon Stone, Steven Spielberg, Ty Cobb, Ted Kennedy, Thurman Munson, Tom Petty, Tupac, Vin Scully. I mean, it's an insane list. Before we move on to our next category, what we're talking about today, I know Leaf has been very controversial on some of the cards they've put out because they don't have any licenses, so they can do whatever they want. There was a Putin-Valinsky card that caught a lot of heat. I was going to ask around the room, what could be the most controversial signer in the history of sports cards that hasn't been signed yet?
Dan doesn't even want to touch that one. Who hasn't signed?
I mean, my head goes automatically to one cat that lives in one of those Korean countries over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Ooh. Get Dennis. He knows Dennis Rodman. He
No,
can send him
wait.
out there.
Are we just
Dual auto
talking
with the worm?
Are we just talking in general or sports specific here?
In life.
In life.
So
well,
it could be cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one, but I'm not. Yeah, no.
yeah, there's quite a few.
no.
Again, there's one name in here that was like, yeah, that's pretty high up on that list of like controversial figures. But yeah, there's one guy.
There's one guy that I.
Well, Jack Benny's in here.
Yeah, no, it's not Jack Benny. It's not comedic performer Jack Benny.
I think.
Oh, that's not. I'm thinking of somebody else.
yeah.
I think myself and Cody are probably.
Yeah, we're on the same.
We're in the same. We're in the ballpark.
We're
Well, I mean, you could go down the route of like a Charles Manson, and that probably would
Sure.
be a pretty controversial subject to have,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's there's a lot of names. Will it ever come to that point? I don't know. We're getting dangerously close with some of the names on here, but we haven't quite reached the level of literally the most evil
Ones I
person
would
of the
like to
20th
see that are
century.
used, C-Rad's got the shirt on, like Jimi Hendrix. Like
Are you talking about a guy that had a certain mustache?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Michael Jordan sported that mustache at one point.
Michael Jordan
If you
could
remember
only,
that commercial?
only one who could pull it off.
The only guy. And even then, we're like, MJ, what are you doing?
I've often wondered, did mustache culture change forever? You know what I mean? Like there would have probably been some people that would have
used
sported
to be a chaplain. Then it wasn't.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin.
Correct.
Yes.
He sported the same stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying there, but
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
It probably would have been hip at some point, 70s, 80s, maybe today, if it hadn't been ruined, right?
It's
I
true.
mean,
Yeah.
it's a pretty clean look. You get you don't have to,
It's like
It's not bad.
Maybe you should bring it back. I mean, you like it so much. Maybe you should give it a spin.
It's like the handlebars, right? The handlebar.
Well, a
mustache.
handlebar, that's still a strong look.
That's
That's still a very strong look.
That's an I drink IPA.
You know, the mullet's coming back pretty strong.
The mullet is unfortunately coming back.
the shaved mullet though,
unfortunately,
the
it is.
shaved side mullet. It's shaved right here, long in the back, right?
I mean, yeah, it's just the standard business on
You can
top.
thank
Party in
Morgan
the back.
Wallen for that one.
Yeah. Before we do move on, there was one product I forgot to put on here, but I think is like a sneaky good. C-Rad, I think, will agree with me. Marvel Allure is out, which I was looking at that checklist, and there hasn't really been like a Marvel product that encompasses all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. This is the closest thing we have had to that. Checklist is really strong. Like the only major auto missing is Robert Downey Jr. 'cause He really doesn't sign anything. But yeah, for Marvel fans, if you're looking for that, really, really good. Covers like the entire saga from Iron Man to Avengers Endgame. So I just thought throw that
It
out
should
there
be
as well.
shiny, right?
It's a
It's
lot of
allure.
shiny. It's
Marvel.
Marvel.
It's shiny allure with big autos.
I haven't looked into it, but just from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's gonna be a really great
And we
product.
Really
can't
strong.
we can't forget the two Donruss releases this week because me and
Yes.
Dan just broke a case of Optic, a couple new parallels, the
Saw that
Electrify
green-
parallel.
I saw that green Aiden Hutchinson you guys pulled. That was pretty
Yeah.
dope.
I actually pulled a gold one on drip too. But maybe we got the Aiden Hutchinson palette. No, I'm just kidding. We got the Brock Purdy palette. Josh Allen shown here in this. What do you call it? The Jazz parallel.
The
It's
Jazz.
the fast food cup.
No. We don't know what fast food cup. What?
When I pulled it, I was like, this is the.
It's the Costco cup.
It's the confetti parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
the generic cup that you get.
Yeah,
They don't have the
yeah.
branding on
it's
it.
the Costco cup. You got your $1.50 Polish sausage, and
Not
you got
anymore.
the soda that came. How much is it now?
They don't have Polish dogs anymore.
Oh, is it just regular hot dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Still $1.50 though.
What happened to Poland?
I don't know.
Well, they got pizza, right?
They still got the pizza.
And they have the
And of
giant
course,
pizza
the,
for
the
a buck,
chicken
for
fry.
$2.
or
the chicken bake. Classic.
It is a classic.
Costco.
Love
Let's
a chicken
go.
bake.
And the ice cream's good there too. But hey,
I don't like Costco.
Let's go.
Not-
Oh
I-
man,
I love
Sorry,
Costco.
I'm just not a fan.
quite possibly the hottest take Dan has ever had.
no first one signed.
How dare you disparage Kirkland brand?
Yeah.
Dare you?
Are you more a Sam's Club guy?
No, I'm not a big fan of crowds.
He just doesn't like saving money.
Chaos. Yeah, I don't like chaos. I don't like parking lots. There's a lot of things.
He can't imagine buying 75 rolls of toilet paper at once. It's,
well, there's no need. Dude,
liberating.
But you go there and it's just ridiculous. You're like, I need to get mouthwash, and it's like, here's 17 gallons of mouthwash.
But see, you only
why?
because you only go to
Where do I
Costco.
put it? Where do I
You'll
put
never
it?
use it either.
Where do I put it?
You only go to Costco like once, maybe once every month or
A
once
lifetime.
every
once,
other
once
month.
in your life.
And then, but you're good. That's the thing is you're good.
They
for
got
like
deals
2
on
months.
tickets. I mean, you could go to Disneyland.
Solid
Like,
deals on
yeah,
tickets.
I mean, I guess if it's like non-perishables or
Dude.
whatever, but like
Their whole pizzas are only $10, and it's like the size of this table.
Yeah, it's huge.
Anybody know? Maybe
it's actually the whole size of the building.
I actually want to know any of our listeners a question for you. If you got a Costco near you, because Costco products do differ regionally. I am curious. Does anybody have a Costco near them that sells cards? I don't think any do.
Cars?
Cards.
I did see.
I'm messing with you.
Ours sell Pokemon.
That is true. I have seen Pokemon cards, but that's about it. So I'm curious, anybody out there, if you've seen trading cards.
Oh, Fanatics is working on it. Trust me.
Cassius Marsh walked out of Costco. I seen an Instagram video. He bought like 5 pallets of Pokemon. or something
Really?
like that. It was like a $6,000 purchase or something.
Yeah,
like
people were giving him crap. You didn't save any for the kids.
that. Of course, that's the age-old response.
Kids aren't buying Pokemon cards from Costco. They're buying them from Target. They're buying them from other places.
Well, let's move on to the next segment. I might take a nap because this is going to be a super, super boring NBA Finals.
Ooh.
That's a hot take.
It's just, who cares?
Not really, I guess.
Nuggets and Heat. Who cares?
Who cares?
Wake me up
So,
when it's over.
Let's go ahead and just skip it. Let's
just simulate on NBA 2K.
Tip offs tonight, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. As you're listening to this, it's tonight.
It's tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
Go out there.
No, I think it's June 2nd. I think it's Friday.
Go out there, flip a coin, call it in the air. That's a winner. Just everybody, here's your trophy.
Look, I mean, I know that Jokic is back-to-back MVP winner, and he's the staple in the hobby. He's boring.
I mean,
Jamie Foxx. I mean, Jimmy Butler. I mean, he can only do so much. I mean, it's just.
I do want to see if I had to pick a team. I think I would like to see the Nuggets win.
Well, I think those are the odds-on favorites. I don't think.
I like rooting for a winner.
Man, shout out to Seablez though for sticking with the Heat through and through. Man.
I'm going Heat. I'm going Heat in 7.
In 7?
And Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan. All along. That we didn't even realize
We
it.
didn't even realize
Yeah,
it.
he was with 3 for 19 the other night. That's what.
Hey,
Jordan.
Look,
Jordan has some off nights as well.
Those were two teams clearly out of gas. That Celtics and Heat Game 7.
Yeah, so how are the Heat going to show up against a rested Nuggets team?
A rested Nuggets team in altitude. They're far and away better than the Heat, just in general. I know this Heat run is incredible.
That's what they've said about every single team that the Heat have played in the playoffs so far.
I know it, but this
every single round they've said the same thing that you guys are just saying right now.
And no 8 seeds ever won the finals. Is that correct?
Never won the finals.
And what are the odds? Odds for Heat
I think that the Heat have
to
better.
win.
They have better odds than they have had actually. The first round and the last round, they actually do have better odds, but the Nuggets are still the favorite.
Plus 300.
Yeah.
So 3-1 on your money.
I know it's tough to bet against
I don't like
the
that
Heat.
bet.
Needs to be 10-1. I think.
Yeah.
I know betting against the Heat has been a fool's errand this whole playoffs, but I'm going Nuggets in 5. That Nuggets team is so
that feels about right.
I would
Maybe
go.
6.
Yeah, Nuggets in 5. I think the Heat get 1. Hell of a run.
I think
hell of a run.
I think Michael Jordan completes this story.
Jimmy,
this fairy
Michael
tale
Jordan.
story.
But you also got to remember that and we'll see if it helps them, is that the Nuggets they've been vacationing for the last 2 weeks. When was the last time they played?
But they're
Like
they're
a
also,
long time.
They're also healthy.
It's it's so different. The only sport where rest is actually a bad thing, I feel like, is baseball. Like, you get a week off between winning the pennant and to the World Series, you might as well just call it a loss. Like, that almost never works out well. But every other sport, you need that rest. Get that rest. They were probably rooting for
That's
that.
why
thing to go
football
as far
gets
as
that
possible.
2 weeks on. They get that 2 weeks off.
Exactly.
I mean, Aaron Gordon is better than anybody on the Miami Heat. I mean, he's like, what,
No,
fourth or
come
fifth
on
player
now. I mean,
Aaron
respect.
Gordon.
Shout out to a San Jose legend, but come on now.
Yeah, I would not.
He couldn't
I don't,
even
I
win the
don't-
slam dunk
I don't
championship
agree.
against Zach LaVine.
I think Jimmy Butler's better than Aaron Gordon.
Just a little
Would
bit.
you rather
I
have
think Bam Adebayo is better than Aaron Gordon.
Michael
I think
Porter
Caleb Martin's
Jr.
better
is-
than Aaron
Michael
Gordon.
Porter Jr. is better than Jimmy Butler.
I think Caleb Martin's better than Aaron Gordon.
Well, let's look at some notable sales. How does this impact the hobby? Not much, guys. Sorry. It's going to be a slow off season for your Tatums, slow off season for your Currys, even though they've gone up a little bit. But
Curry's always gone up.
Jokic,
It don't matter.
Jokic. Time to sell Jokic? What do you guys think? Right now, right? Like today.
I'm holding Jokic.
He's one of those to me. Like, if they win this, then yes, sell. Because I feel really good about them winning, and I think it could be like a Giannis effect.
I don't think by them winning,
Yeah.
his cards can go down.
Right. So I would
But
hold.
the market could get flooded because everybody's trying to cash out after a win.
That's true.
So notable sales. This is Silver Prism PSA around 9 or 10.
That's a PSA 9 for the Jokic.
Jokic PSA 9 silver, $810. Jamal Murray, $125 on that 16-17.
Wow.
And Michael Porter Jr., $102. I'll be honest. I think they had Mike Porter there. MPJ is a bargain. The other ones, I'm Jamal Murray. Nobody cares. Jokic, you got to sell.
Jamal Murray, nobody cares.
Jamal Murray
He's a
is
strong buy there.
you buy all those cards at 125.
Because especially you consider like the print runs weren't as high as 2018
there's no
for Michael
doubt.
Porter.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but like this year's absolute memorabilia, the glass set, it's all Jamal Murray. It's
Porter,
like the glass
Porter,
set.
18,
that's what he's
right?
made out of.
18, 19, Luka year, right?
Yep.
I mean, I would say Porter is a better buy than Luka.
Yeah, 10 times.
Better
10
player.
times, yeah.
Better player.
Well, Michael Porter's like in the
my
top 40 of active players, and Luka is like 70 of the top.
I mean,
so
and last
hard.
week he was 50. So like,
I'm gonna
gone down 20 players.
I'm gonna the way I look at Jokic, like he's doing like literally so many historic things, especially for a big man. He's putting up historic numbers. I say if the Nuggets win this, I'm not even worried about like cashing out necessarily like on his cards right away. I would like to see this Nuggets team if they could repeat it again, because it's obviously a really good team.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see him repeat.
Now, if Jokic comes back next year and wins a third MVP in 4 years, which is very likely, then they can win another championship. Then you're talking about, because remember, well, my point is that Steph Curry, after they won their first championship, after he won his first MVP, his cards went up a little bit, but not to the extent until they went on that. They had that record-breaking season, and then he won his second MVP. Then his cards exploded. It took him getting there twice and winning 2 MVPs before his prices exploded. Curry didn't go up after that first championship.
Is Dirk. Dirk doesn't sell.
Dirk does sell, though.
His ultimate ceiling is Tim Duncan. That's it.
No,
That's it. Those guys don't sell. They don't sell.
He's more exciting than Tim Duncan
I
as a
agree with
player.
that. Yeah.
well, I mean, I don't.
His brothers might be more exciting.
I don't want to see them
His
repeat.
brothers?
Yeah, that they come out and they try to fight on the court and stuff. That's great. I want to
It's
see
gonna be
more of
hard
that.
for them to beat the Warriors next year.
Well,
with Dame Lillard and
LeBron.
James.
Again, as much as it's pain me to say this as a Warriors fan, but like the window is open here in the West. If they can win this one,
Yeah, and
I know there's that Sun. There's the wild card to me is the Suns with KD there for a full year.
They're probably building a better team around them
Right.
too.
Right. But I think that there is a real opportunity here for the Nuggets to become the class of this of the West and potentially the NBA here for a while. And I think going back to Jamal Murray, who's had an incredible playoff run, we forget how great he was in the bubble a few years ago. He gets that major injury. We kind of forget about him. But I think if they can, like you said, C-Rad, if they win this one and then go on a run here, which again, it's a lot of what ifs.
A lot of what ifs.
Like, I think the ceiling for Jamal Murray in terms of the hobby is like maybe just a shade under like a Klay Thompson, like the second option on a the second option on a really good, dominant, multi-championship winning team.
Clay's won 4.
Again, you're right. He has won 4, but I'm just saying that's the potential ceiling here for Jamal Murray, who is a very talented player.
I feel like.
Now let's compare it to some of the Heat guys, which are all on different teams except for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
2012 Prism, we know that's got a little bit of a bump because it was the first year. Also didn't have the rookie card logo. But Jimmy Bucket, 1774 on a Gem 10 silver. I can't imagine there's a huge pop on that, though. 50, maybe 60?
No,
so
there's not a huge pop on that.
No, so there's a very small pop. Bam on a Bio, 125, and I don't know who. Well, I mean, it is a bronze number to 20, but I don't know who in their right mind would pay $450 for Caleb Martin, undrafted.
Dude, he's the next superstar shooting guard, possibly.
How old is he now? He's a little. He's not like way up there, but
I would buy the BAM for 125.
Yeah, that seems a good deal.
I don't know if I would buy the BAM because he fits in that mold that we always talk about of like centers not selling well. And it's not like he's super exciting.
And he's really just a defensive player. Like he's a great defensive star.
I love watching him play defense.
Card's $125.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Right, but Jamal Murray's was the same price, and I think the ceiling on Murray is way high.
I agreed on the last slide that Jamal Murray was the buy.
Right.
The ceiling's not very.
I mean, are you buying the Caleb Martin for $450?
Hell no. Is that a silver or what is that?
That's a fast
bronze.
break. Bronze.
Fast break. Oh, those are numbered to 20, dude. So that's numbered out of out of 30.
But he was also a rookie in 1920, but didn't have any cards. And so his rookie cards are officially considered 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
1920.
And that's him as a Hornet, right?
Class.
Yeah. And he does have NTRPAs that year, but he was technically his second year.
Oh, but did it have the rookie logo?
That one does, but this Prism doesn't. So he doesn't have a Prism rookie logo card.
Right. He didn't even have an update, Prism update in Chronicles.
He did?
Or did he?
No, I don't think so. We searched. We couldn't find one
Couldn't
card.
find a damn thing.
But we did find rookie autos. So they probably made him as a base set, and then they were like, oh, we got to put him as rookie auto. I mean, the two obvious names that benefit are Butler and Jokic, right, from a championship going up. I don't know. I mean, Jimmy Butler, he's been so off and on. Like, Jokic does seem like a better buy, but like, I mean, the Bulls, the Sixers, the Timberwolves, now the Heat.
You mentioned off all those teams that he's been on. He's been the best player on all those teams he's been on.
And
like,
most of
he was
the
on
teams,
there with Zach LaVine, right? Bulls.
Yeah. No,
they did. I don't think they ever crossed. No, because wasn't
he was on the Bulls team?
That was the trade. That was the trade, wasn't it?
A lot better than Zach LaVine.
Andrew Wiggins on the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he was schooling them kids. Remember that?
No. Clearly. One's a champion, one's not.
Every team he's been on, he's taken them to the playoffs. Timberwolves taking them to the playoffs.
That's true, and it's hard
Sixers
to take Timberwolves to the playoffs.
It is
very difficult to take Timberwolves
and
to the
Sixers,
playoffs.
he took the Sixers the deepest they've ever been in the playoffs.
They lost to that one shot, right?
That one shot, yeah.
Was that the Kawhi year?
Yep.
In the post, in the post Jordan Bulls years, there have not been a lot of bright spots, and the fact that he was part of more playoff teams than the Bulls have had in a while says something. To me, Jimmy, and I know D Rose, there was a big run there too. I get it.
Joakim Noah.
He was part of that. He was part of their main team. Yeah.
But
Luol Deng.
Luau Deng.
I think this run has locked in
That
Jimmy
team was
as
hella good, dude.
Yeah.
D Rose, Jimmy Butler, Luol Deng.
And we forget, I guess he was in the bubble finals too, right? So
yes.
Yeah.
To me, he's now locked in as one of the top 10 in the NBA.
Kirk Heinrich, was he there?
Yeah, probably.
Kirk Heinrich.
Low key, dude. Low key. He's
Himmy.
He is the reason. He is the main reason. I mean, obviously, like the other players are stepping up too, but he's the main reason they're even as far as they are.
That is true. Without Jimmy Butler, they're not the 8th seed.
And I think it's incredible that he is at the point in the hobby that he is, that his value has gone up so much, because in terms of like just raw talent, like he isn't this like jump off the page incredible looking player like a LeBron or a Steph or a KD or Giannis, where it's like so obvious like they're a physical specimen or they're like incredible, they have some incredible skill set. He is just this like grinder, like getting the absolute max out of his abilities. And the fact that he's risen to this level in the NBA and now you see it in the hobby, it's pretty impressive.
I think we need to have every show we go over the Warriors, and it's not a show unless we talk about the Warriors.
Sure.
Real quick, who do you think the Warriors can possibly get this offseason?
Dame Lillard,
There's so many
LeBron.
rumors.
I mean, let's be real. You
There's
can't
so many
get
rumors.
all of them.
No, apparently not Bob Myers.
Giannis? Could Giannis be a Warrior this year?
no.
They're
not gonna trade
That's a
him.
no.
They're not going to trade him.
I think the best we could do is like one of those obviously young players that are like 3-and-D guys like a Siakam or a Mikal Bridges. So one of those type of players like that.
That's not exciting.
I think to me, yeah. I mean, is LeBron like a pipe dream? Absolutely.
Can we get LeBron?
They could, but I don't see the Lakers trading him, and I also don't think LeBron wants
the
to
top
go
the
that
top
bad.
free agents are Westbrook and Harden and Irving. So
And Harden's going back to Houston. That's a done deal. He's back to Houston.
Yeah, we can't get Kyrie.
I think it's next summer where the free agency is crazy.
D'Lo will not come back.
Draymond is gone. Maybe?
No, Draymond's
No,
going
he's
back.
gonna pick up that pillar option. I think to me, best case scenario, you swing a deal for like Julius Randle. That's the best case scenario, which I would be pretty excited about.
I'd rather have Mikal Bridges than Julius Randle.
Let's get Dylan. Let's get Dylan Brooks. I mean, I think he's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. Oh boy, God, don't do that.
I
Dylan
mean,
Brooks.
probably get him pretty cheap though.
Yeah.
All right, that was enough.
Let's go. Let's go into.
Warriors.
Let's go into baseball. Let's do a quick rundown on baseball, Cody, before we get into guess that price.
It's that time of the year
That
where
who's list again?
it's a who's list because it is that like Memorial Day to me always marks like that third marker of the season. Like it's that if it's a 3-lap race, this is the end of the first lap. So I think it's always a good time to check in on how some of the bigger names in baseball are doing, how some of the young rookies are doing. First off, I'll just look at some of the top performers so far in the baseball season. I just want to put this out there because I like to pat myself on the back. I said Ronald Acuna Jr., MVP season incoming. And guess what? The man is he's the MVP of the National League right now. The Braves.
I mean, you didn't really go out on a limb there.
No, you said Brian Acuna.
Brian Acuna. Yeah, all right. Well, okay, fair enough. But
Yeah, I think you said Luis Angel Acuna, but
I think you
would've been-
said Jason Acuna.
fair enough. Fair enough. But his cards are up right now. Last sale of a PSA 10 Bowman Prospect Auto was $2,574. That's up 45% since opening day. Freddie Freeman, his former teammate, he is making a case for the MVP right now, having a great season with the Dodgers. As much as that
is
pains
not
me.
his,
Yeah.
that is not his auto anymore.
And his stuff, I've always thought he is so underrated in this hobby. And his first Bowman auto, BGS 9.5, it's up since opening day at $645, but that's cheap compared to some of his peers.
I agree with you. I think he is one of the most underrated player, like least value wise.
He's on a Hall of Fame path.
Yeah, but
and he's won a World Series. He's got I know it was a 2020 MVP, but he has an MVP.
Franchise Freddie Freeman.
He's vanilla,
and,
though.
and a
That's
championship.
the problem. He's the modern David Wright. David Wright, vanilla. Freddie Freeman, vanilla.
Oh, so you're telling me the man is a leader. He's a captain. Good old the captain, David Wright. Love
Doug is
David
saying
Wright.
he's basically Buster Posey.
Oh, that actually. Oh boy, that comp checks out. That comp checks out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Woo!
I
Go
can't
Dodgers.
even defend it. I can't even.
Great player, maybe the best at his position. World Series, got an MVP. Yeah,
Quiet.
and he's a quiet leader. But and again, another one that pains me to say it. Guess who might be your American League MVP again? It's Aaron Judge. 18 home runs already at Memorial Day.
Arson.
His stuff
what's
is
his
up.
batting average?
It's like 313.
How many strikeouts?
Whatever. Strikeouts don't matter anymore.
They matter. They matter to me.
He's playing Gold Glove defense. The
Is he leading
Yankees.
off too, or no?
He's like second. Sometimes he's been leading off.
Remember that time where he almost was a Giant?
Yeah, don't talk about that. We don't
seconds.
need to talk about that. So
Remember that time he came to San Francisco and did a little tourist visit.
dude, that
Considered coming to the Bay.
that
Curry was there.
that
He
video.
uses his leverage to go get more money from the Yankees.
That video of him winking in the San Francisco hotel will haunt me forever.
Yeah.
well, don't
yeah.
feel bad because he would only have probably.
Who was he winking at?
He's winking at us. He's winking at Giants fans saying, "You think I'm coming here? Ha ha ha! Psych!
Well, if he was
not
on,
happening."
If he was on the Giants
Traitor.
right now, he'd probably have 4 home runs, not 18.
Well, if he's on the Giants right now, you'd be looking at your first. Who'd be talking about the Dodgers? Would be talking about the first place Giants.
Clearly a fan of bad boy entertainment
Yeah, not
and not Death Row Records.
yeah. He's an East Coast. He's now an East Coast guy. And his cards, his first Bowman, last sale came on May 30th, $3,600 PSA 10.
I got one of those.
That is up 55% since opening day. Just a quick look at the rookies of the year so far. I was saying to Doug before we got on that I was like, rookies kind of been a little bit of a disappointment so far, but it's the names that we thought were going to be big. Volpe, Jordan Walker, who got sent down. Volpe's been having a rough year. I'll talk about him in a second. But I think it's actually been a pretty strong rookie class, starting with Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll's a beast.
He has been fantastic. 5th most stolen bases in baseball. Power speed combo. Diamondbacks look like a really good team right now. They're in second place. 894 OPS. That's the best among all rookies. Masataka Yoshida, the big offseason acquisition for the Red Sox. 6th best batting average in all of baseball. And he's among the rookie leaders in on base and OPS. And Josh Young, remember him? Got injured. Has been a big Bowman chase for a long time. He is by some offensive ratings, the best offensive third baseman in all of baseball so far. 12 home runs. That's the most among all.
Looks like a young
rookies.
Matt Stairs there.
Matt Stairs. Love me some Matt Stairs.
There's Casey Schmidt.
Casey. Hey, you know what? You got to start to put him in the conversation, I think. You got Casey Schmidt, the way he's been playing for the Giants. He's been a really strong rookie. A few other guys. Francisco Alvarez as well for the New York Mets. I know catchers, always a tough sell, but you're on the Mets. You're in New York. That's going to help you out. And then, let's check in on some of the rookies and young stars that we've been collecting.
Corbin Carroll
could
maybe could be related to you, man.
I gotta bring the goatee back.
You got a little long hair. You get the pandemic hair.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see it.
No, maybe
I'm gonna be a Diamondback now. Yeah. Taking my talents.
I think he's actually the same. You might be taller than him too, so you're pretty close. Might be able to fit in his jersey.
I think he's a little faster than me. I mean, I'm a little bit older than he is, but
just a bit, just a bit. Those jerseys are cool though. I like the Diamondbacks.
I do. They're really good. Hey, they're an exciting young team. They've been building something for a while, and they still don't have Jordan Lawler up. They still don't have Drew Jones up.
Drew Jones is like he's making his way up pretty fast through minors, isn't he?
He probably will. They're probably going to put him on the fast track. But the fact that you've got maybe the two more exciting guys still not up with that team, and they are where they are.
Drew Jones is probably solid year and a half away.
Maybe more, maybe about 2-3 years. Lawler could be up by next year, although their young shortstop Perdomo's been doing really well. So that's a good problem to have. They got a lot of exciting young players right now. But these young guys who are super hyped in the hobby, but have had a rough start to the season. Anthony Volpe, 10th lowest.
Derek Jeter?
Yeah. 642 OPS. That's the 10th lowest among qualified hitters so far. He's batting 198. Tristan Casas, big first base prospect for the Boston Red Sox. 3rd worst batting average among qualified hitters at 193. And Michael Harris, the rookie of the year last year, missed 20 games due to injury, but still just batting 179. A 274.
That's not a list you want to be on.
Good. That's the bad list.
Did you specifically look for photos of them looking mad?
You got it.
All right.
Yep. Okay. Had to look for photos of them looking very upset.
What about the Oriole rookies?
Rushman might be the best catcher in the league.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't bring up. But Gunner's having a tough go, but Adley is the real
Gunderson?
deal. Gunnar Gunderson.
Well, we don't bring it up because nobody buys catchers. Clearly, you guys said Posey in the last thing anyway. Nobody buys catchers.
You know what? It's kind of crazy. This is the year of the catcher right now. Like, Adley is killing it. The Orioles have, I think, the 2nd best record in all of baseball, or at least the American League. They're going to be in town this weekend, by the way, in San Francisco.
How are you going to be able to tell them apart?
That's a good question. I was at the game last night.
Get the same colors.
And I was like, it's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of orange and black. And then it's like, well, the Orioles will wear a gray. It's like, well, the Giants have a gray. So it's
going to be very confusing.
Yeah. I think their orange, the hue of their orange is a little lighter than the Giants' orange. More of a burnt, Giants, not a burnt orange, but like a, I don't know. I don't know the color wheel off the top of my head.
Know.
The color of success.
Yeah, the color of success.
Champions.
But Adley has been killing it.
It's the great Baltimore-San Francisco rivalry.
Yep. Rivalry renewed.
Color.
It's what we've
this
always
weekend.
wanted.
Yeah, in San Francisco. But Adley is killing it. Francisco Alvarez. So hey, maybe the tide is finally turning. If you're into catchers and you're like, I'm taking this to the grave. I love collecting catchers, Buster Posey collections and all that. Then maybe you're finally being rewarded with
Isn't
Adley.
Gorman doing well too on St. Louis?
Gorman has been phenomenal with St. Louis. They just can't find a position for him, but he's been mostly the DH and second baseman. But he's having a really fantastic year. So you do have some really strong rookie performers. So don't be afraid if you're like, Jordan Walker and Anthony Volpe, they're not performing. Michael Harris, he's having a tough go. There's a lot of really strong rookies still in this class.
Volpe's still up though.
Volpe's still up, and they don't. I don't get it at this point. The Yankees are doing fine. They're not like blowing the doors off of teams, and it's tough because you're in a division with the Rays and the Orioles who just don't lose. But
Sounds like they need a veteran shortstop. Brandon Crawford, you want to be a Yankee?
Oh, Crawford, unfortunately. Volpe and Crawford's batting line, not much separating them right now, unfortunately.
Well, you got to go with the vet.
Yeah. But yeah, that could be. I don't get why they have.
I guess we're
going
to get to the point. I mean, trade deadline. Right after All-Star break?
Yeah, they moved it now to the end. End of July is when the
draft All-Star weekend.
All-Star.
Wow.
week.
Remember, every when we at the Nationals and like all these crazy trades be happening. It's always a fun time.
Oh,
Yep,
it's
all the
always a
breaking
blast.
news on the floor.
Yeah, we got Chris Bryant
I know.
At the National.
at the
I
National.
remember you guys.
in Chicago too.
in Chicago.
Oh, so you guys were just
Yeah,
you guys were strutting around like we got Chris Bryant and all these sad
we
Cubs
were
fans.
at a party where there was a lot of drinks flowing. There was a lot of happy Giant fans in there.
Yeah, a lot of Cubs fans going like,
I was gonna say.
Whatever.
A lot of drinks, a lot of happy drinks going your way, a lot of real sad drinks the
And
other
they
way.
traded Rizzo too the same week.
They traded Rizzo, Baez, and Bryant all at the same time. The entire 2016 Cubs team got traded at once.
Oh, what a day!
It was
The entire
tough.
championship team.
Yep.
Well, I think it's time for me to avenge my my last victory. Right?
Yeah, that's right. It is time once again for America's fastest growing game show, at least in the sports card world within these confines here at Santa Clara Mojobreak headquarters.
very popular.
Guess That Price. Today's edition of Guess That Price, we are looking in honor of the release of Donruss Optic Football. Of course, what we all chasing in Donruss Optic, the rookie autos, rated rookies, all that, but the downtowns, they have become such a staple so quickly in this hobby. So I decided let's go and look at some of the best, the 5 case hits. These are case hit, Guess That Price,
Yeah, I have
short prints, all that
no
stuff.
idea.
So here we go. Let's go to the first card.
Let's go.
We're starting with a downtown. This is a Tom Brady 2018 downtown. I believe that's a numbered because it's got the lasered.
No, it's not numbered.
No, it's not numbered. All right, so
That's just how it looked that year.
I stand corrected. 2018 Tom Brady downtown. He's on the New England Patriots here. It's a PSA 10. This baby sold on May 9th of this year. There were 41.
What did it sell for?
Well, funny you ask.
Oh, 41.
All right.
I might have to change mine.
41.
No, I'm not going to. Gotta stick to the gut. All right, I guess I go first since I won. $1,350.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, you guys think I'm too low?
I have no idea.
4,600.
Oh my God.
4,100.
Jeez.
One-
I think I won by default.
1,000 is way too low.
Sorry, Dan's was 4,100. Is that correct? All right.
Based on the amount
It's
of
Thomas Brady, dude.
All right.
If it was like, if it was like Jerry Rice on the Niners, yeah, it's probably like $800.
All right, actual price. Don't have to do the math on this one. Doug is the first winner. Everybody went too
Clearly.
high. $2,100. $2,125.
I didn't know what it was worth.
I actually was going to change it.
1,000
That's
though.
the point.
of the
I was
game.
going to change it to 23 when he said 41 bids, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it at 1350.
All right, so Doug is on the board
What's the
first.
point of ripping the product?
Yeah, for real.
You can't even get it. If you can't even get four grand out of a Tom Brady.
This one, let's see.
That's
Maybe
not a
it's more-
downtown.
This is not a downtown.
We're doing case hits.
Case
Okay,
hits.
case
All
hits.
case hits. So a variety of case hits, including the Kaboom card. This is out of 2021-22 Crown Royale. That is LeBron James.
That one just
PSA
came out
10.
then.
Kaboom.
No, 22, 23.
No,
Just came out.
22, 23. Yeah, it's from last year's. This sold on May 11th. It had 47 bids, and again, it is a PSA 10 LeBron.
And it was probably, the box was probably searched.
Quite possibly. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
How many bids, and when did it sell?
47 bids, and this sold on May 11th.
After the new crown came out, that had the better kaboom.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep,
All right.
you're the winner.
$1,950.
Okay.
2,300.
2,200.
22.
I mean,
Well, obviously, me and
I
Dan are
don't-
on the same page.
I don't know what's going on right now.
All right. Actual price. C-Rad on the board. $33,151.
People like kabooms better than downtowns.
It's
I lost by
LeBron.
$100.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm
I mean, I
discounting?
guess the last one's Brady, so.
Yeah, but you know what? The downtowns are in retail. I don't know if they were in that specific year, but the downtowns, they make more of them.
I like the downtowns more than the kaboom, but I feel like collectors pay more for kabooms than downtowns.
Right.
I personally like downtowns more, though.
Dan, are you going to try this game? Or
Dude, I'm pretty damn close. I lost by $100.
All right.
Ooh, oh
next
my
up,
God.
we are going a little off the board.
yeah, no kidding.
This is from Topps Cosmic Chrome. That is the Supernova case hit.
Yeah.
Supernova.
I mean, this product was popular.
It's
as hell.
very popular. This is, oh, geez. You know what I just realized?
60th Chrome.
It is not Shohei, it's Wander. So I put the wrong picture. I apologize for that.
Okay.
But this is Wander Franco, not Shohei Ohtani.
Could we just do Shohei?
He doesn't have the data.
I don't have the date on the Shohei.
So
I was going to do
Is it
Shohei.
graded like the Shohei?
It is graded exactly the same. It's a PSA
Okay,
10.
so I gotta.
So everything else is the same.
No,
yeah, don't ignore the
don't-
picture.
Don't let that.
Here, I'll get the eBay.
So it's a Wander Franco.
Well, yeah, put it up on eBay.
Supernova.
No, it is a Wander Franco Supernova number to
Rookie.
10 PSA 10
so,
rookie.
Oh, that would have been a rookie.
Are they
would've been a
always number to
rookie.
10, or is it
Whoa.
because
the super this is the Black Eclipse
Okay.
Supernova.
So
Okay.
it would be a rookie.
It would be a rookie.
Number to 10.
Damn,
number to 10.
dude, this is gonna be
Okay, and what?
2022.
What did it sell and how many bids?
PSA 10. This sold on May 6th. 19 bids. The Tampa Bay Rays
19 bids.
had lost like 3 games at that point
19
or something.
Okay, so it'll still
19
one that were hot
bids.
somewhat.
19 bids.
Okay,
Wander Franco.
I got this, bro.
Supernova
this.
That's on
out of
you.
Cosmic.
All right, it's on me.
All right.
You ready?
See red.
$2,700.
You serious?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we are not close this time.
$750.
$895.
I forget. Maybe baseball collectors pay less.
Actual
Have
price.
less money.
Actual price. Woo. We were real close. Somebody was really close on this one, and that person is Doug. $762. So Doug
Damn.
needs one more to win.
Dude, I am getting really close.
You actually, if we did the money thing, remember we talked about how close we were in money? You actually might have won this whole thing right now.
Real close. Real.
I actually didn't. I laughed at it. I just didn't even know though because I was just trying to play.
Who
it
knows?
up.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
me
got
and
it.
were so far.
It's like you're bluffing.
No,
It's
now
like,
I'm thinking about it. 27 is way too much for a baseball player.
But you know what? If it
But
was
it was a hot product. I
No,
mean, I don't.
Yeah, but,
I get
but
it.
But it's also it was Cosmic new product.
Right.
You couldn't. I was like, there's no way a insert from a relatively new product was gonna take off like that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I do believe I saw that Shohei that I did.
But what do I know?
That Shohei
didn't
I
win
saw. I didn't put it because it had no bids. It was a buy it now, so I always try to go with stuff with bids. I think it was like 1,400.
So this next one is this Steph Curry?
This is
it's a manga.
Steph
It
Curry.
is Steph
Chronicles
Curry.
draft.
Now this is Prism draft picks
Or Prism draft
2022.
picks. Okay.
That's Stephen Curry
Davidson.
with his Davidson uniform. The manga.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty.
It's a
sick
really
manga.
sick card.
I do like that
It's a
card.
PSA 10 of Stephen Curry. This sold on April 14th. It had 57 bids. 57.
Okay, that's on Doug again.
I don't wait. That's far too.
I
many.
can't imagine it.
That's
yeah.
That's far too many bids, but I'm gonna go up just a
Could be
little
at 50
bit.
cents at a time.
Could be. right.
777.
Doug can win this thing.
That's pretty low. 2,400.
Okay.
$675.
Okay.
The college just
Either
takes the
I'm
luster away.
either I'm super off again or.
I'm basing it on college.
All right. Just got to do some real
But
quick
it's Chef
math.
and Curry though. Chef. I was gonna go 2,100. I feel like I would have won if I did 2,100. I feel like now. My original.
It was
guess
a lot.
gonna be
The amount of
2,100.
bids threw me off.
Actual price. We have a winner. Doug is the champion. But no one was really close on this one. $1,375.
If I did 21, would have I won? No, I would have still lost.
You said 24, right? No, you still would have lost by only about $200.
They do call me
though.
Dougie Case Hits. They do call me that for a reason.
All right, well, we do have one more. They call him Dougie Cases. We do have one more. Why not? Just for fun, let's do the last one.
Oh.
I saved the big one for last. This is a big boy card.
Dang, you haven't won one of these in a while, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Look,
'Cause I
if
think
you
I
want
won
to,
2 in a row, and then Doug has won the last.
yeah,
two.
I mean,
Dan's the Wizards of this whole thing.
if we want to make this interesting right now, we could go double or nothing.
Yeah, let's do it.
no, we ain't changing the rules. I already
Yeah,
got the win.
yeah.
But you have to get the price exactly right.
Okay.
Or you have to be within $100.
What about within 50?
Okay, I think. I mean, Doug is the winner. He
it
can.
doesn't
He
even.
can,
It
he
does,
can
but it
call
doesn't even matter for me.
He can
Within
call
50.
it. No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm
whoever
saying
gets
this.
50 can win
I'm
one.
saying no matter what, whoever gets this, if you're within
nothing.
50, you're the winner. But again, I will give that call to Doug, who is the winner of this
Yeah, it'll
game.
be a second victory. I've
Yeah,
already
you can't.
won.
Yeah, we can't change the rules.
Oh man.
well, this is an exclusive
I'm
one
trying
for
to win.
this
Yeah, just-
game.
All right, how about the if you hit exact, dude, you win.
All right.
All right, here we go. It is a 2020 rookie Color Blast PSA 10
Yes, sir.
of one Joe Burrow.
Yes, sir.
This card sold on March 27th. There were 65 bids.
Hell yes.
Ooh.
Is a big boy.
All right, I'm locked in, man. I feel like I got this to the exact number.
All right.
Cents don't count though, right?
I won't count cents.
Okay,
5103.
too low.
Dude.
No.
All right.
52.75.
Jesus Christ.
$10,995.
Actual price.
10,000.
Nobody's taking the game. Nobody got it exactly
At least I
right.
get a point, though.
Nobody got it exactly right.
I get a point at least.
But C-Rag gets another point.
No.
13
No! That's what we call shill bidding.
$100.
You know how I knew that? Because I was watching another YouTuber, and he was doing a trade for a rookie ticket Joe Burrow PSA 10, and the rookie ticket base was worth like $4 grand. And I was like, this is a color blast, and you only get 1 in every 10 cases. It has to be more rare than a rookie ticket.
They're not numbered.
I'm a buyer at 52.
I'm a
be
buyer at
too.
11,000 apparently.
That's crazy.
Man,
13K.
I get a point.
So 13K, like dead on.
$13,400.
Oh, okay.
13.
Damn it. I felt so confident in my 10,995.
I mean, it was a great guess, though.
Nice card. It's not that nice.
it's a beautiful card.
I mean, how much more for a NTRPA at this point?
NTRPAs are still in the freaking 30,
know.
dude. 30,
Let's go on
30.
Yeah,
card
now
buyer.
I actually am curious. I mean, I was shocked at that
promise
number.
you it's still like in the 30K range.
National treasures, and keep in mind, I guess
I'm
those
gonna
are
be that guy.
redemptions.
I don't like Color Blast.
I know we know.
Yeah,
this,
we
man.
talked about it.
I don't like that card.
You'd like it a lot if it got you the win.
I'd like it for 52.75, but I would just flip it for something that I like a little bit more.
No, I love it.
If you were, oh wow, these are, ooh,
Burrow's
Yeah.
a little
am
high.
I right or am I right?
no, well, it's all over the March 26th. It wasn't a great patch, but a BGS 910 sold for $14,400.
Okay.
But there was a one March 31st that best offer accepted at $65,000. So hey, that's just all over the board. Golden sold one for $39,600. These are NTRPAs. All over the board. Maybe bad auction timing on that
I
other
think
one.
I think 30 is my bet was probably like the average price
Man, this person got a steal then.
for
March
14K.
14,000. March 26, 2023. PWCC Weekly.
Were the other ones better graded or
A little bit. This one had just a white patch, so maybe that's why.
Oh, yeah.
So. Well, make sure you guys use that discount code. It's going to expire at any moment here, and that is Hype June. Was it Hype June? I'm sorry, I already
Hype
forgot.
June. Hype June.
All one word. Yep, Hype June. We were in unison there. So make sure you guys use that at Mojobreak.com for your upcoming break. Series 2 Jumbo's out next week, so get a jump on those pick your teams. We also have Impeccable. We've got Donruss Optic Football we're breaking. We're going to be breaking Leaf Pearl. We just talked all about that today, so get it at Mojobreak.com. Also, check out MojobreakShop.com for your upcoming boxes, wax. You can pre-sell there. You can come in the shop to pick up your order if you're local. And check out our eBay Live. We've got eBay Lives going down every week, so if you're on eBay, check us out. Get some good deals on wax. And we'll see you guys next week on The Hype. Peace.